If the fourth dimension is space-time, the unification of time and space, then the fifth dimension is the ability to manipulate both space and time. Matter is moved and manipulated by changing its chemical compositions, and faster time travel is available to beings who can and do visit Earth from one point in time to another in a non-linear fashion, faster than the speed of light. In physics, the fifth dimension is described as an extra dimension beyond the normal four of height, length, width, and time. Scientists now are trying their hardest to discover what could that fifth dimension be, because you cannot see it. But I will tell you, it is the knowledge that governs this dimension that truly matters. At this dimension, a being will be able to fully grasp the concept of time and travel from one point in time to another without even truly moving much physical space around them, called teleportation. With enough discipline to practice this and focus on this in life, a being in the fifth dimension will be able to do so. This is where this world is heading as a civilization of advanced beings with advanced technology, and it will open many new portals and wormholes to travel to other worlds. The fifth dimension is the new Earth, but not everyone is here, so it does not feel like the new Earth yet. To those who entered this dimension, you are at the precipice of human being understanding towards being a creator, and able to look at your life both in hindsight and foresight to see the bigger picture. You may be able to physically alter the reality before you by understanding the truth about alchemy and how it is based on perceptions and vibrations you carry within. At this dimension, people are in touch with their magical sides to themselves and experimenting with their newfound power to manipulate the reality around them. Only their reality do they truly affect, but in time they discover that is all they need to do, change themselves and see the world change before them. One of the main ideas of this dimension is a purging of negative energies. Here is where divine truth is spoken that represents the throat chakra center of the etheric body. Here is where the truth of good and evil, sin and virtue, punishment and rewards comes forward. It was written in the religious texts as Judgment Day, but this is more of a limited, albeit poetic understanding of why the judgment happens in the fifth dimension. After the heart space opens up in all humans who rise to the fourth dimension, there is an emotional expressiveness of divine truth within all souls. And the fifth is when humans will not be afraid to call out the evils in society that may have still lingered from 3D behavior. A fifth dimensional Earth cannot support true evil any longer. The species has become too mature and now too wise for this behavior to be permitted. When one person does a crime, it will be like the whole world was affected. That is because minds and hearts have been joined in unity. Humanity is moving towards telepathy and hive mind thinking, and so the destination will be felt in these small steps towards unification. There is still much individuality at the fifth dimension, like in the lower dimensions, but here individuals will be expressing themselves as the goddesses or gods that they truly are, and not from their ego selves, but from their divine selves. The creator self will become more apparent and out in the open in the fifth dimension. Divine truth will come pouring out of the mouths from the highest dimensions in order to facilitate true change on Earth. If you find yourself speaking your truth no matter what, you may be in the fifth dimension. You are awakening to realize your creator self and are starting to play with the power you feel inside. Remember, your superconsciousness is already embedded in the higher dimensions, and in the fifth dimension you are halfway there to being in touch with that pure energy at all times. The fifth dimension is still very much solid in matter, but more portals and connections to other worlds and realms are experienced. At this level, people will be fully aware of their multidimensional self and feel all these personalities within them that create one big unique personality that is you as a creator soul. You will be aware of your infinite nature at this level, no longer seeking for an outside God, but searching deeper within and allowing yourself to create what you want to experience in life. Nothing will hold you back at this level, except if you decide to lower your vibrations down to experience the pain and suffering of the 3D and the uncertainty of the fourth. In the fifth dimension, you are aware of your creator soul and sense it in others. You are aware of the idea of non-duality and how to transform the majority of darkness into light within yourselves as well as in others around you. This is the ability to understand the interconnection to all souls and help those still in darkness find the light within themselves. The fifth dimension world is a world full of souls experiencing themselves at fifth dimension. For the other souls not here, they will not experience the world in this way and perceive it still in the limitation fields of matrix of the 3D Earth that was constructed for an important reason to discover the power within to transcend. This is the dimension that Pleiadians can come physically visit and meet humans, and other aliens will as well. Time travel is easy for higher beings, and it is how the majority of aliens have been moving so quickly for some time now above the Earth. Humanity is on its way to becoming this type of civilization, where all humans will learn of their star origins. When the majority of humanity enters into the fifth dimension together, there will be many ages of prosperity and peace on Earth. The fifth dimension is a plane of divine truth expressed. All souls show their true creative powers here to one another. Wise and sovereign beings, humans will become as a galactic civilization, and it will pave the way to become an intergalactic civilization in the sixth dimension, which will allow humans to not only travel to other worlds, but reach other galaxies. The following exercises will begin your journey of the fifth dimension of reality within you. I suggest writing your answers down in a journal so you can refer to them in the future, or just listen to them and think deeply. Number 1. If you have already started to create from your soul, you may be living life in the fifth dimension and experiencing the world in this way, but let's check. Have you discovered your own unique voice, gifts, and perspective in the world you can offer yet? Write down some life goals of yours of what you would like to create for yourself. Nobody really wants to work for others' dreams unless they align completely to your own as a corporation. As a homework assignment, pick at least one thing on that list that you can do to work for yourself and start it today. Even if it is the smallest step, start moving on it. Fifth dimensional beings do not work for a 3D system any longer. They create their own type of work that expresses their own individual soul. Number 2. The fifth dimension, governed by the fifth chakra center of the throat, allows for pure communication from higher dimensional beings like angels, fae, and aliens that are an aspect of you. Your guides are reflections of your higher selves that exist in parallel worlds. Have you been in touch with higher guides and communications with these divine beings? Write down, describe, and even draw some of the higher guides who are communicating to you. What are their names? What messages have they told you to share to others? Write them down and keep them somewhere special to look at whenever you need a reminder in your own life. This will be an ongoing assignment to remember to write down and capture those moments of channeling within you from your higher guides. Number 3. Have you discovered the inner goddess or god yet? Look in the mirror and stare into your eyes. Don't look at the body, but look at the light behind your eyes. Do you see your powerful soul shining through? That is just a small piece of you, as you exist with enormous infinite energy of grand creation. You are the entire universe. That is the most extraordinary thing. You discover the multidimensional universe is really a universe governed by each of us we create. You are walking around in this body for the experience, but can you see the Creator within? Do this exercise a few times until you really notice the light behind the eyes and the sparkling creative energy that awaits to be unleashed from inside. Number 4. Do you find yourself going to the 3D, fourth, and then fifth dimensional Earth at times? Back and forth? That is because when our focus is drawn elsewhere, our reality changes and perceptions do too. To be solid on the fifth dimension, you must believe in yourself fully as a creator source. No doubts, but a true inner knowing about your own creative power. When you get to the point where you can be aware of your inner doubt and control it by shifting your perspective to your inner self and strength, that is when you can find your way back to the fifth. Write down some aspects of yourself that you may still doubt. How can you turn that doubt to belief in yourself? What will it take to do so? Number 5. Test your own creative power of visualization. Write a short story or essay on what do you think a fifth dimensional society around the world looks like. Really take time to visualize all you wish to see and experience, because this is the secret to creative power. It always starts with an image in the mind and a visualization of how it would look like. Then the particles that form the matter will move to fit this perspective when the time is right to do so, and when you are ready to see. What does the earth in the fifth dimension look like to you? Number 6. Write all your creative powers within. Communicate it openly to yourself by saying it out loud during a moment of meditation, or pause this video and speak it out to the universe right now. That vibration you create with your mouth will change your reality around you to fit this new awareness of yourself within. This practice will unleash the creative power you have always had inside, waiting to be remembered. What are your own personal powers? What kind of gifts and abilities can you share with the earth today? Well, I believe that will give you some things to think about. Class dismissed, and I will see you all on Monday for the sixth dimension. So take some time over the weekend to really work on these exercises and practice everything that I said, because this is all that you need in order to truly move to the fifth dimension. Belief in oneself, belief in your own true creative power.